Good morning, my family, my friends, and all of you out there in YouTube land. Listen, I am a novice gardener when it comes to growing vegetables. This is my third attempt. This is the third year I'm attempting to do this. I have this tomato plant that's all leaves. And when I did some research, um, it said that there was too much nitrogen in the soil, so I needed to get a fertilizer with more potassium, I believe, and calcium. So I did just that. It's only been a day, so I'm gonna keep watching now to see what happens. Then I have this trusty little pepper plant, and I did a poor job labeling my plants this year. And so I have no idea what kind of a peppers these are. The only thing I know is I'm going to use my hand to get in here. What are those dark spots? Are they going rotten? I don't know what it is. And as you can see right here in the stem, is that what's causing that? Somebody please tell me. Should I just pick these now? Is this a plant that I should just get rid of? What should I do? It is pretty loaded with peppers, and I don't know if I should start harvesting. I have one that doesn't have a brown spot, but I'm worried that all these peppers are gonna have brown spots, and I don't want that. It's flowering nicely, so I'm hoping some really good things will come out of this. But somebody please tell me what's going on with my peppers. See those forks? That's to deter the squirrels. Ooh, I needed to make sure the soil was, ooh, lost the leaf, I don't know how. I have some onions in this spot as well. And my sweet potatoes, I think they're still doing pretty well. And I have forks all around because the squirrels come by this fence and try to get in, but so far they're not successful, thank goodness. All right, so if you're out there and you see this video, tell me, what am I doing wrong and what's causing those brown spots on these peppers? Ooh, what's that? Is that a little? No, that's a little pepper coming up. I thought that was a bug, but it's not. So these are 3 of the peppers I just picked from the tree. And yeah, I think these are Cubanelle. I'm pretty sure these are Cubanelle. What could be causing this? Is it really a calcium deficiency? I am going to absolutely, I've been searching for a fertilizer that has a higher content of potassium and calcium. All of the ones that I've seen seem to have more nitrogen, and all of the plants that I have, I think right now, have more nitrogen in the soil than any of the other 2 I just mentioned. The other thing is, when I Googled the information or tried ChatGPT, it said I could be overwatering and that I don't have enough, what do they call it now? I have holes in the bottom. I did drill holes in the bottom of the bucket that I'm growing these in. But maybe I'll put a couple more. I'll probably have to get my husband's help to do that. I can't help the overwatering right now because we've been getting so much rain, but I think what I can do is I have a table out back that if we're expecting back-to-back rain, the plants are not too tall. I could probably put my plants underneath the table for if I'm seeing that it's too too much rain, too much watering, don't know what else to do. There are more peppers on the tree. Some seem to be coming in without these dark spots. I definitely want to solve this problem. Push, they say. Press your way, they say. This is what pushing past your flesh looks like. Press until something happens. I do not have a magic wand to lose this weight or to lower my A1C. So even though I don't want to, I'm at the track walking so that I can be healthy and strong. Push. Okay, this is 2 days later, and I'm back out to check my peppers. This one right here, when I checked it, I think a day ago, did not have that brown spot. And I'm wondering if I should just harvest that now. It's probably usable. I'm gonna go around to the side or to the front to check. And here is, oh, an even longer one that I think can be harvested. And I don't see any brown spots on that. There are no brown spots on that one there either. I did follow instructions and I got a fertilizer with more phosphate and calcium, I think it says. And I added that, so maybe it's working. However, my tomatoes, I am yet to see any flowering, anything that can be a bud, a yellow thingamajiggy. There's one little one behind that leaf. It's growing tall and green, but that's about it. I don't know what else to do with this tomato plant, but I have a feeling I'm going to be harvesting some peppers. And I do have in my other garden zucchini that can be harvested, so I'll show those. In the time being, we've been expecting rain, and I didn't water my plants because they've been getting a really good soaking. And if it doesn't rain, then I'll water tonight. But I am definitely watching these two plants. I'm hoping whatever was causing that brown spot is over and done with now. I truly hope so. Hey, it's your girl Donna from or with the wonderful channel Linda's Daughter Donna. Don't mind my hair. I just washed it. It definitely needs trimming, but hey, I think it's good when you see me in my absolutely natural state. So I'm having a late breakfast. I got up this morning, went to the track, I walked, I did 3.4 miles, yay for me, and then I did some yard work. And I did it early because they've been saying we're gonna have, I think the weather report when I checked said 80% chance of precipitation. That means rain. So I decided, let me get into the yard, do some work, you know, check my vegetable garden. And by the time I was done, because I keep my phone in my pocket so it can, you know, calculate all the steps that I'm doing. I even made a quick trip to Home Depot because I needed some more stakes to keep my chicken wire in place, because the birds are, you know, they're snooping around. And I also notice I have definitely a bunny in my garden. I haven't seen him in the garden bed. I'm sure they can hop, but this is, I don't know if it's gonna hop into this garden bed. But of course I have squirrels, and it's me and them as usual. So let's see what I'm having for late breakfast, breakfast of champions. I'm going to show you what I'm having. And this is a big plate. There we go. So I have 4 egg whites. I have avocado. And I have some leftover, what I'm calling Greek salad without the olives. You can see that. And of course, I doused my plate with black pepper. So that's breakfast. And I really want to have some cold iced tea right now, but the brew I made of my raspberry zinger is still hot. So I'm going to have tea. I haven't had hot tea in, I want to say, maybe a whole month. So here I go. I'm going to go have some good food to eat, and then I'm going to tackle my hair. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Probably put them in some twist and detangle it, and then come back. This channel is all about everything. Hair care is a part of wellness. So I will see you a little later. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's ready. Yep, perfect. Harvested my first zucchini. I don't know if this was supposed to fall off, but it's getting yellow at the bottom. And I don't think these are yellow squash. These are zucchinis. So we'll see. We shall see. First zucchini harvest. I am back at it again. I'm getting ready to harvest some of the peppers that I talked about earlier that had the dark spots. I noticed that there were a few that did not have any dark spots. And when I did my research again, these peppers are ready to be harvested when they're about 4 inches long, and these are about then. So come with me as I try to gather some healthy peppers. Whether they're Cubanelle or banana peppers is yet to be realized, but we'll see. There are some very large peppers on here. I would say these are ready for harvesting. So I'm going under here. I think this is good and ready. Ooh. I think I'm going to leave the others. There are no brown spots on these. So I think the problem was the calcium deficiency, because these are perfect peppers. Perfect peppers. 3, and I am great. Now, I have been complaining about no flowering on my tomato plant. Go away, spiderweb. But I see there are 2 this morning. I don't know if you can see it, but let's see if we can do a better angle. Let's see. Yep, there they are. I see 2. That's on one plant. And I see, I think 2 right here are coming in. So I need to go to Lowe's is where I saw it. There is an organic fertilizer that has more calcium and phosphate than it has nitrogen. And so I believe, and maybe I'm gonna look at that fish fertilizer and see what it needs. I bought myself this lavender plant, and lavender plants usually attract pollinators. I haven't seen any around here, but I'm gonna give it a chance and hopefully things will change. So that's my harvesting. I did harvest one pepper with that brown spot, but I'm happy with this. I think this is a great start. I am looking forward to the next, let's see, this is July, August, September. I'm looking for harvesting all the way up into October. I think it's almost time for my onions, and I have gotten some basil already. Definitely I'm going to, let's see over here, I'm going to cut some basil leaves today because I'm going to be making something that requires basils. So definitely will be doing that today. I just had to do a little bit of adjustments with this camera. I am getting ready for some breakfast and I'm sharing with you. Gosh, can you, oops, sorry. Let's see. Yeah, there's a glare I'm trying to get rid of, but I may not be able to because of how the blinds are. I was trying my very best. Well, this morning I'm having again. Last time you saw me, I was eating. Yes, I'm eating again. I'm having boiled eggs again. And I saw this young lady put hot sauce on her eggs. I don't think I've done that, but I'm doing that. I have some yellow habanero sauce that I sprinkled a little bit on my eggs. This is chicken sausage, but it's made with Asiago and feta. I like this. And of course, I have avocados on my plate, and that's breakfast. But this morning I also felt for some coffee. Let's see if I can show you. I'm having some black coffee this morning in one of my favorite mugs that says, "Happiness is being a yaya." Yes, that's one of the joys of my life. My 2 grandsons. So today I am preparing myself to be with my boys, my grandsons, later on this evening. So I am fueling up with some very good breakfast. I'll come back home and I'll make dinner, which I'm not gonna vlog, but I definitely need my energy and my strength to have a good time with them. Hopefully I can wear them out so by the time bedtime comes around, they're knocked out. But yes, I was very happy to show you my harvest. I love this time when you work diligently on your garden and then you have produce to show for it. And I believe what I'll do today is to search for a recipe that I can use this zucchini today and some of the peppers. I know I'm going to be making jerk pork, and I'm not going to be doing it the traditional way where it's on a grill or something outside. I'm going to be doing it in my oven. And because my pork chops, I'm using pork chops, I'm going to cut them up small, is right now marinating because I did all the seasoning and put all the jerk seasoning and all the other seasonings on it, and it's in my refrigerator marinating, so it's gonna be good. And whether it's in the oven or being done outside, it's jerk pork. And I'm gonna be making definitely some zucchinis and peppers and something else that for myself. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be making rice and peas again, but this time, instead of using kidney beans, I'm going to be making it with what we call gungo peas, but It's pigeon peas. Nevertheless, I'm going to sign off for now. Thanks for stopping by and joining me. And guess what? I'm up to 52 subscribers. Yay! I'm excited. If you're watching this and you're one of my new subscribers, thank you, thank you, thank you. Spread the word and help me get to, I have a lofty goal of getting to 500 subscribers. But if I got to 100 subscribers within the next couple of days, and you can help me do that. My subscribers, you can help me do that. Spread the word. This is a lady that's definitely on a health and wellness journey, and guess what? It's working out. I have to add this little bit in there. On May 5th, I made a goal for myself to lose 15 pounds by August 5th. 15 pounds is not a lot of weight to lose for somebody that is in the category of being overweight. As a matter of fact, some people would say obese. Nevertheless, I'm going to say a solid 3 pounds away from that goal. We're not yet in August. So I'm doing this. I'm putting in the work. I am moving. I am going to the track. I'm walking. And I have good company at the track. You should see the folks out there putting in the work. And when I get there early in the morning, I'm late if I get there at 6:30. I'm telling you, late. There are people out there working, getting themselves together. And I'm eating very well. I'm eating very well. And that's what matters. Growing my zucchinis and my other veggies are just an encouragement that sweetens the labor, especially when you harvest. Anyhow, too much talking. Thanks for stopping by. Linda's daughter, Donna. Remember to like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and spread the word. Spread the word. We need good cheer. We don't need all the sad news that we're hearing about and the bad news that we're hearing about and all these horrific things that are happening all over. Let's spread some good cheer out there. Thanks again, and I love you, and I thank you for subscribing to my channel. See you next time.